Unlike what the majority of people think, asking for a raise is not the best way to get rich. I'll show you. In a business, there are 3 ways that you can get paid. You can get paid from your salary, you can get paid from profits, or you can get paid from equity, invisible money. To diagram this out, let's assume that you work for a company that's owned by 5 different people. And let's assume that this company makes $1 million a year in revenue. If we assume that it costs $300,000 to run the business, not looking at salaries, but other expenses, things like your rent, your operating costs, your materials costs, and your advertising costs, that leaves $700,000 in the business. But then the business has to pay for salaries, has to pay for your salary. Let's assume that $200,000 are salaries, out of which $50,000 goes to you, the other $150,000 goes to the other employees. So now, you got $50,000. This is your guaranteed income. This is your salary. But there's $500,000 left in the business. This is the profit, and then you also have the invisible equity. Starting with the profit, the $500,000 in profit is controlled by the 5 owners. That's $100,000 each for each owner, and then they can decide if they want to take that money out and spend it, or if they want to take that $500,000 and reinvest it back into the company to grow it from $1 million in revenue to $2 million. But then you also have this invisible money thing that I've been talking about, the equity, which is the valuation of the company, which is how much is this company worth? Now, there's no exact number for this because it's kind of a made-up number, but it can have real implications because what investors will try to do is value their company based off of a multiple of profits. Meaning, if this company is making $500,000 a year, maybe the company is worth 8 times profits. So if you take 8, multiply it by the profit, $500,000, that means this company is worth $4 million. Who does that go to? Again, the owners of the company. So now let's assume that the business grows. Their business revenue grows to $2 million. Maybe the expenses grow as well. Let's assume the expenses grow to $500,000 and the company's salaries grow as well. Now the company has to pay $500,000 a year in salary costs and you got a raise. Now you go from $50,000 a year to $75,000 a year. You're happy because now you're making more money, but now the company's making $1 million a year in profits. Now who do these profits go to? Again, the profits are distributed to the owners. They can decide if they want to pull this money out and spend it themselves, or if they want to reinvest this money back into the company and grow it to $4 million in revenue. But what about the invisible money, the equity? If we still follow the 8 times multiple, that means now you take that profit, the $1 million, multiply it by 8, and now this company is worth $8 million. Who gets that? Again, the owners. You got a raise. You're making some more money, which is nice. But the real wealth is given to the owners, not the workers. Now at this point, I already know what you're thinking. You're getting ready to type me something like, Jaspreet, that's cool and all, but I'm not an entrepreneur. I don't want to start a business. I don't know what else you want me to do. That's not for everybody. And that's fine. I'm not saying you need to go out and start a business. But what I'm saying is you have to understand how this business works, that we can understand how to actually get rich. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.